Gucci Mane built 1017 into a powerhouse, one of the realest street rap labels in the game. But with that comes consequences. Pooh Shiesty, Fujiano, Big Scar, and Channing, Hot Boy West, FTO Set, Locked Up, Addicted, or Gone Way Too Soon. And now, fans are asking the hard question. Is Gucci really helping these artists or setting them up for failure? Well, recently, Gucci's wife, Keyshia Ka'oir, got asked about all of it. And trust me, she didn't hold back. Hit that like button and let's get into it. Let's really talk about it. Gucci's not signing TikTok rappers or suburban influencers. He's signing real street dudes. Young talent with heavy charges, active beef, or demons they still battling. And at first, it looked like a genius move. He was building a new era of 1017, one that could really compete with the majors, but keep it street. But the reality hit hard. Pooh Shiesty was the hottest out. Back in Blood had the whole game in a chokehold. His debut album went platinum, then boom. Federal gun charges, a 5-year sentence, he gone. Fujiano had crazy momentum, then cut off his ankle monitor and disappeared. That's another 5 years. Big Scar, one of the coldest new niggas in the game, died from an overdose at just 22. Rest in peace to Scar. And Channing also died from an overdose. Rest in peace to Channing. Hot Boy West is behind bars. FTO Set locked up too. It's like everybody on the roster either getting arrested, battling addiction, or dying young. And it's not just fans noticing, it's the internet, the media, even other rappers. People start calling it the 1017 curse, saying Gucci just throw chains and money at artists and then watches them crash out. But is that really the truth? Or are these dudes walking into the game already broken and nobody around them is helping to keep them grounded? Because here's the thing, Gucci might have cleaned himself up, but the streets he come from, they still right behind him. And that's where his wife Keyshia Ka'oir comes in. She was asked straight up, how do you feel about people blaming Gucci for all this? And when I say she stood on business, she stood on it. So during this interview, the host ain't sugarcoat nothing. They asked Keyshia flat out, how do you feel about people blaming Gucci for what's happening to his artists? And Keyshia, she didn't dodge the question. She didn't even get emotional. She spoke like a woman who been watching all this unfold from behind the scenes.
Do you feel like your husband gets the respect he deserves in terms of being a trap king? And
Gucci's been in the game for over 20 years. He finds artists. Now, with 1017, a lot of our artists went to jail. Some have passed. They blame him for it. How? These people are on drugs. We purposely sign troubled kids to give them a way out. And, you know, they overdose, they commit crimes, and they go to prison. Now Gucci gets the blame. So now it's like, do I keep signing these people for you guys to talk shit about my record label when I'm trying to sign the kids in the hood that's less fortunate? So it kind of backfired on him, you know? But Gucci's a great A&R, so we'll just keep pushing.
I didn't even think about that because there was, like you said, this, and I remember you commented, and you don't have a comment. Right. And I know you only comment when it's the
like y'all
family.
gonna leave my husband alone.
Yeah.
Oh, this one died, he didn't pay for the funeral. Of course we did, but we didn't post that we did. You know, it's just unfortunate, and I wish they wouldn't go out and do drugs, but Gucci's not their dad. You know, like, hey, don't, which he did talk to them and say, you guys gotta focus on your music and stop getting high. But then they be looking at him like, nigga, you used to do the same shit. You know, but I always tell them, you're not their parents. It's only so much you can do.
Yeah. Hey, man, y'all heard what she said? Gucci ain't forcing nobody to crash out. He giving opportunities, but he can't live their life for them. And let's keep it real. Gucci done been there himself. He done popped pills, beefed in the streets, sat in the jail cell, but he turned his life around. So now he's trying to reach back, sign real ones, and give them a way out. But just because you hand somebody a bag, don't mean they gonna move right. Just because you take a rap out the hood, don't mean the hood out of them. So yeah, Keyshia stood 10 toes down for her man. She said what needed to be said, but this situation is way deeper than one label or one artist. Let's be honest though, it's easy to say Gucci should have did more, but what exactly was he supposed to do? Be their manager, big homie, therapist, in record label? Bruh, you can give them a deal, but you can't raise them. Half these dudes still dealing with trauma, addiction, real life street beef, and no amount of fame gonna fix that overnight. This industry don't come with healing. It comes with pressure, money, clout, and easy access to everything that'll destroy you. Let's really think about it. Gucci ain't signing artists off American Idol. He signed the niggas straight out the trenches. And that's what make them authentic. That's why they music hit. But that also means they come with real baggage. And most times, they ain't mentally ready for what this guy throw at them. Gucci can open the door, but what happens after that ain't just on him. Still, some folks argue Gucci should have had better structure around these dudes. Like if you know you signing young dudes with one foot still in the streets, where the support team, the mentorship, the resources, resources? Where the real artist development? Because throwing the chain on somebody who's still popping perks and ducking charges, that ain't artist development, that's a setup for disaster. So yeah, Keyshia defended Gucci, and I respect that, but this whole situation is exposing the bigger issue in rap. So now, we gotta ask the real question. Is 1017 really cursed, or are we just watching the consequences of the life these artists come from? Cause let's not act like it's only happening on Gucci's label. Every year, it's another rapper locked up, overdosed, or dead before they hit 25. Labels sign them for the image, but don't do nothing to protect the person behind it. And fans, we eat it up. We love the street talk, the ops dissing, the wild IG lives, until reality hits. Then everybody looking around like, damn, how I get this bad? Gucci ain't perfect. He made mistakes. He lost artists, and yeah, maybe he could have done more. But he also gave dudes a shot that nobody else would have. And Keyshia made it clear, he can't hold every man's hand. You either take the opportunity and grow, or let the street swallow you. So what you think? Is Gucci to blame, or was he trying to get real ones a way out and they fumbled the bag? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and while you're here, go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe if you rocking with the content, turn them notifications on, cause this conversation far from over. God bless, and I'm gone.